So you've got big goals, but zero energy to chase them? Yeah, this one's for you. If you got great ambition, but lazy at the same time, watch this video to the end. I'm about to fix that for you. In part one of this video, we're gonna talk about why you're ambitious and lazy. In part two, we're gonna shrink the game. We're gonna find the fix. Part three, we're gonna talk about how this builds confidence. And part four, we're gonna talk about a complete mental reframe. So after this video, you never have to be ambitious and lazy ever again. Part one, why ambitious people feel lazy. Now, the reason is, bro, because your mind always just lives in the future. And that's not necessarily a fault. You know, you're not happy with the situation you're in now. You obviously want more than what you've got now. And as a result, your mind lives in the future and doesn't realize that it needs to put the work in now to get what you're dreaming of, to get what you desire in the future. You know, you want it bad, you want it fast. Start small, don't wait. If you're ambitious, bro, you need structure. Without structure, it just turns into laziness. Start to build systems on how you can be successful. Start to build systems on how you can fulfill that ambition. I'm ambitious too, bro, and sometimes I do get lazy. And what do? I get back to my structure. I get back to building momentum. I get back to the basic steps. You know, it's funny. With success and most things in life, all you need are subtle changes. You don't always need to make a big change. You're already ambitious. So that means you're already doing 50% of the work. Some people are not even ambitious because the thought of being ambitious and the work that it takes, it scares them. So you're already 50% there. You only need to make a few more tweaks, a few changes on how to actually fulfill that ambition. Part two, shrink the game. The fix is not motivation. It's about building momentum. Building small habits, keeping small promises, celebrating small wins. Listen, bro, I recently hit 60,000 views across my whole channel. And I got that through what? Not through motivation, through consistency and momentum. But most importantly, momentum. I celebrated the small wins. I took the small steps. I made the subtle changes for me to be able to fulfill my ambition. So it's all about making small steps, bro. And please, as you go on in your journey, do not ignore the small wins. The small wins is what eventually leads you to the big W. Small wins is what eventually leads you to fulfill your ambition. People forget that. But what you don't realize is the small wins are the most crucial ones. The small wins is what leads to you looking like an overnight success. And other people are not going to notice your small wins. So you need to make sure you always notice it. Celebrate it. Yeah, 60,000 views on YouTube is a big thing. It's a big thing to me. It's a big thing to me. And you might have another small win that is gone over your head. But I'm telling you now, every single small win, you need to note it down in your confidence journal or whatever. Write it down in your notes. Remember it. Celebrate it. Because one day, when you become that overnight success, and you are the most confident man living your ultimate dream with everything you wanted by your side, just remember it's the small wins that led up to that moment. You got to start small, bro, and you got to build. So build those habits, celebrate those small wins. 60,000 views on YouTube. Yeah, this is my way of celebrating, telling the world, telling you to show you that it's possible. That 60,000, I'm now on the road to 100,000. 200,000, 500,000, a million, you name it. Everyone starts somewhere, bro. And this is your opportunity to start somewhere. So remember, the fix on how to remove your laziness from your ambition is to celebrate small wins and most importantly, focus on your momentum. Now, don't just get motivated, get momentum. Subscribe now and let's keep building the best version of you. One video at a time. Part three. How does this build confidence? Confident people know they can rely on themselves. That's why they're calm and fearless. Confidence is built when nobody's watching, bro. Yeah. Listen, there was a time when no one cared about me. You know, there was a time when no one cared about about me. I'm still not big enough at that point where everyone cares about me. But that's when confidence is built. Confidence is built during those small wins, like I just said. No one notices the small wins, only you do. So most importantly, bro, remember, confidence is built when nobody's watching. If you're an ambitious person, trust me, bro, you are confident. You are confident because you're confident enough to have those dreams. You're confident enough to have those thoughts of wanting more. Like I said, some people don't even believe in themselves, first of all, to have those thoughts and to have those dreams. You believe in yourself to be confident enough to think bigger. And that takes confidence because it takes self-belief. And if you have self-belief, you have confidence. Now, before we move on to part 4, remember, bro, progress over comfort. Don't be comfortable your whole life. Make progress. Make it fast. Make progress, bro. Yeah. Don't be comfortable your whole life. Easy choices leads to a difficult life. And difficult choices leads to an easy life. Not every choice you're going to make is easy, bro. And the difficult ones are really going to determine the person you are. Most importantly, the difficult ones, it requires for you to be rational, it requires for you to think, and it requires for you to be confident whilst making those decisions. So you make sure you make difficult choices for you to have an easier life. Because if you continue to pick comfort over progress, you're going to continue to make easy choices, and that's going to lead to a very difficult life, bro. A life that, trust me, boy, you don't want. A life that you know you're better than, especially if you're an ambitious person. And part 4, the mental reframe. Understand you're not lazy, bro. You're just simply taking your time to learn discipline. Every ambitious and successful person started off with inconsistency. This is so true. It's so true. There's been moments in my life, many moments in my life where I've been inconsistent. You know, I've procrastinated. I've chosen comfort over progress. I've made the easy choice instead of making the difficult choice. We all start that way, bro. We all do. So don't think you're any different just because you're going through a period of inconsistency. It happens. But don't let that last you through a lifetime. The most important thing is you see that period of inconsistency and you arrest it. Some people, they will never arrest their inconsistency or their discipline or their laziness. And that's what makes them, that's what separates them from you. You can spot that pattern. I can spot that pattern when I'm being inconsistent, when I'm being lazy, and I arrest it. I put handcuffs on it and I take it out. So to finish off, bro, stack the small wins. Chase momentum and not motivation. And if this video gave you even one idea you're going to use, hit subscribe. I drop new lines like this every week. And you don't, trust me, bro, you don't want to miss out on what's next. Subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. You got this, bro.